Hello everybody and welcome back to Bazzar Repairs and Reviews. So on today's video we have the Rybozen USB 3.0 Switch Selector 4-point KVM switch and USB hub peripheral KVM switcher box. Yeah, that's a whole lot to say. But anyways, this is a really cool, simple device that I need at my shop. So it's basically a USB switch. Okay, so you can use this USB switch to connect more than one computer. In this case, it allows you to connect 4, which I'll only be using 3. But you connect 3 computers together and you could share USB ports. Okay, so it's a really cool, simple device. It just works as a manual switch. As you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons there. And it has your 4 USBs in the front and then your shared USBs in the back. So basically you will connect each computer up with the included USB 3 cable, USB 3.0 cable, and then anything you plug in the front, what you're seeing there, will be shared between the computers. And then you'll just select what computer you would like to use at any given time, and then you can go ahead and use that USB. So really cool device. This thing was about 50 bucks. Got it on Amazon, so I just wanted to do a quick review video. Now this device does come with a remote, which is pretty cool too. So if you're a little ways away, you can actually press the remote and check that out as well. So we'll test that and see how that works as well. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's check out what's inside the box. So what's cool, you do get the included 4 USB cables to connect to your PC or Mac, so that's pretty cool. Cables look really good, don't look cheap at all. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and it also includes in a USB-C power cable, which it's not, you do not need to put that in. That's only for additional data speeds. So if you're transferring data between the two, that will give you the power required for that. But when I plugged in, I was able to plug in perfectly fine and use the device fine without the power cable. So it's not necessary if you're just using it for things like mouse and keyboard like me. Now we're going to go over to my shop and I'll explain to you why I need this device. What did I purchase this for? Alright, now I'm at my shop and I already took it out of the box again, and I'm just going to get the 3 computer USB 3 cables plugged in first before I get it installed on my system. Now the reason I'm going to be using this is I have 3 separate PCs that connect to just one monitor, one keyboard, and one mouse, and I'm tired of switching between the 3. So I'm going to go ahead and place the device right there. I actually stuck it down with some double-sided tape. I put the 3 USB cables in the back there, and now I'm going to connect them to each one of the PCs that I discussed earlier. So let's go ahead and get it plugged into the first PC. So you're just going to find an available USB port and go ahead and plug it in. Just like so. First one is plugged in. And you can see the device turns on right away. It already gets its power from the first one. You're able to start selecting immediately. Now I only have one connected, so we need to connect the other 2 before it starts working. So this is my second PC here, which is an Intel NUC. So I'll just turn this around and plug into one of the available USB ports on the back. I believe I only have one available. So we'll go ahead and plug in right there. Okay, next up is the third PC. We're going to go ahead and connect in just like so. And that is the third one. Now I can go ahead and remove my mouse and keyboard. And that's going to get plugged into the front side. So these will be shared now. These mouse and keyboard will be shared as long as you plug into the front side of the USB switch. So I'm going to route the cables through the back like so, and then just go ahead and plug in the first slot, which should be my mouse. Now I'm going to run the other cable around the back, keep it nice and neat, and that will connect my keyboard. What's cool is you have 2 more available slots too, so if later I want to share anything else like maybe a USB flash drive or something like that, I can plug that in as well. Alright, just like so, very simple. Now I got the mouse and the keyboard set up between 3 computers. Now let's see if it actually works. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and try the remote and see if that works. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. So the remote works fine. That is great. And so now I got my monitor connected to all 3 machines. That I will have to manually switch. I could buy a device for that later. So just want to let you know the monitor's connected and all 3 PCs. So we have number 1 selected. Let's go ahead. Monitor's on. Let's test the keyboard. Oh yes, keyboard works and mouse for number 1. Okay, 1 down, 2 more to go. Let's switch the monitor over to my second PC. Just bear with me here. I probably need to buy a KVM switch for the HDMI as well. Okay, now we're on VGA. Let's go ahead and select number 2 on the USB 3 switch. See if the monitor comes up. It does. VGA input. And let's go ahead and test the keyboard, and it works. Along with the mouse. This is great. Okay, we're 2 for 2. Let's see if we can get the last one working. I'll switch the monitor to the last input source, which is DVI. Press number 3 on the selector. Double tap the keyboard to get the screen to come up, and bam, there we go. Black Widow is up, just like so. Keyboard's working, and the mouse is working as well. So this is great. Alright, so the Rybozen USB 3.0 switch selector works perfectly fine. So does its remote. 3 computers connected, and we have a shared USB and mouse. So can't be, can't complain about it. Works perfectly fine. Hopefully it stands the test of time because I will use this every day. Alright everybody, and with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Just want to show you again, this is the Rybozen USB 3.0 switch selector. You can use it to share USB devices between multiple computers. I have mine shared between 3. Works really well. Build quality is pretty decent. I'd say about 7 out of 10. Not too much bad things to say. I'll put the link in the description, and it cost about $50. So with that said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.